Hello everybody and welcome back to Elm Creek. You join me at 8 o'clock in May as things are looking good. The oats are really starting to grow now. Stage 3 of 4, so it's not long to go before we're going to be tackling all these. You might remember in the last episode then I said that I was going to do all the fields and leave just one for soybeans. Well, I changed my mind on that because I managed to sort out something else for the soybeans. I only need a very small sort of trickle. I think a field, especially that one I was looking at, I think that would have been well too much and we wouldn't have needed that much. So while we've been off camera then for the past couple of months, I did sort a few bits out. I did make a little passage through here, which was quite interesting to do. As you can see, yeah, they're coming through because there was like a little stream through here. So they are showing through. I can't get rid of them, unfortunately. We're not without going in deep and editing the map and stuff, which I have no idea how to do. So yeah, we tackle that. It just makes it nice to be able to, you know, if you need to sort any like fertilizer out, you can just go through instead of going all the way around. That was all. So yeah, that's looking good. So here's how I sorted out my soybean issue. I put this one in here, just a little open garden, got soybean in, and it's just trickling through nicely. You know, the soya drink only takes one liter of soybean to 10 water, I think it is, and it just feeds the factory quite nicely. So don't need to really tackle a field. I decided to put oats in that field, would you believe? Because that was really the only thing we could do at that sort of time. And then I decided to utilize this bit of land here because I own this and didn't realize. I thought, oh, let's put a couple more gardens in here. So we've got another one doing soybean just in case it's a bit scarce and it's not actually enough. Got one doing corn just to trickle across the corn for the cereals. And it should be enough. Again, doesn't use much. And a soya, I was going to say soybean then. Soya, no, let's try again. A sunflower one. It's just trickling across to the oil production so we can get sunflower oil. So yeah, everything's running nicely. It's all looking good. I've managed to sell a few bits as well because these were pumping out a few bits. I think it was the drinks and the ice cream and stuff in here and cheese and butter. I moved everything across to the warehouse because I was leaving them all in here and I amended all the capacities in here so they would all hold like 1 million each. And then it sort of hit me one time, like as I think it was in April. I thought, this is a bit stupid actually. Why have I done that? When I've got a warehouse that holds 1 million of everything and it's just sitting there. You know, if all these are going to hold the stuff, the warehouse is doing nothing. So I amended all these and put them all back to 100,000. As you can see, some things are getting close to being maxed out now. So yeah, I put them all back to 100,000. So now I can actually utilize the warehouse. And that's what I've done. A lot of things have gone across into the warehouse that can. There's certain things like strawberry ice cream, the soya bean drinks and oat drinks and all that. They can't because the warehouse is not configured for them. They will have to stay in here, which is why that one soya drink is like 92,000, nearly maxing out. Everything else is looking good. You can see all the oats are doing nicely. And yeah, these might look a bit fuller. Now I don't know if physically the cows actually get more in here the more that they reproduce. I think it's just the figures and the stats behind the scenes. I don't think the actual amount of cows do, but I'm not sure if this was here last time or not, but we're at 120,000 cows. 120,000. We're at 100. It'd be interesting that would. That's a lot of food. 120 cows in each pasture. I think we're only at 100 each on the last episode. So yeah, more have appeared. We've got a long way to go though. It's 1,000 in here. I bought this as well. This is a little tanker. You might have seen it. It's the in-game one. Should hold 3,600 litres. I think it holds 500,000. I might have tweaked it a bit. I just wanted it just to nip around the yard. You know, grab the milk, go and take it over to the donuts, the bakery. You know, I didn't want to have to keep lugging the big Arctic around. There's no need. We need that if we need to do things in big bulk and we need the Arctic for. Plus, that holds herbicide. Them little tanks don't. Otherwise, I might have just stuck with them little tanks. There's another one over there in the open garden area, and that holds water. It's just, again, just nip around the little in and out, weaving in and out the green, little open gardens, and going over to the greenhouse for the olives and feeding these things down here with water that need them. It's just, again, easier than trying to drag a big Arctic around. Yeah, you might kind of notice this has appeared as well. It just looked too empty for me. It was just too empty. When I kept coming around here to do bits, I'm like, oh, I missed a little coop here. It looked quite good. It finished it off. This one don't know. It doesn't quite seem to fit and look as good as the other one. Maybe because I've gone right up to the end here. But I couldn't really go much further forward, otherwise it would block it off here. So it is a little bit bigger. But again, it's working well, and it fills the gap in just here just nicely. So all's good on that front. Now, well, one thing I might have done as well, because obviously in the past couple of months I had to sell some productions and obviously get rid of some pallets. It means the money's gone up. So at the minute we're sat at 1.53 million. I've done nothing with the loan since. I haven't taken any more out. I haven't paid any more off. We're going to pay some more off. But I wanted you to sort of see that as we do that, because it's a big thing, you know. This 2.5 mil profit by episode 40. It's looking closer now, isn't it? It's looking closer. But I did get rid of the greenhouse here. And I did treat myself to another one of these, because the greenhouse wasn't doing anything. It was no point when we've got all them open gardens doing like tomatoes, lettuce and strawberries and all that. This was just here sort of for the hell of it kind of thing. So I got rid of this. Got 2 of these. Now you're thinking, well, I saw one last episode. Why have you got another? I might have gone on here and I might have invested in, yes, that beastie grass field. Oh, and maybe that one as well. Not a grass field. That's wheat. So that matches that one, because we need wheat, because we've now got the production to do wheat flour and not oats. Yes, I know you're thinking, well, you've got loads of oats. I know. It's only because we had to put oats in, otherwise all the fields would have been empty waiting for the wheat. So all these will change and we will go through and do a whole lot of wheat. We've got a barley field there, which should be enough to keep the chickens going. So yeah, got this one and got this one. And that is what we've got to do today, because if we go and have a quick look across on here, we'll see them 2 are ready. Barley looks like it's going to be the next one ready, and then oats are going to be a little bit later. So it's time to tackle some grass. Oh, one more little thing as well that I forgot to sort of tell you about. There was a step there. One more thing. I did get this. Didn't cost me much. I think it was a couple of grand. 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Wasn't much. Not that we're rolling in the money. And all this is it's an autoloader, and it holds 12 pallets. I know you're probably thinking, well, Craig, well, you've got a big Arctic over there that's auto-loading and holds 50. Well, why have you got this? Waste of money. I just wanted something that I could nip around the yard in, so I could grab the tractor, grab this, and just pick up the eggs. Auto-load the eggs on from the coops, and just nip around over to the bakery and to the donuts. A bit like the little tankers, just to do yard work with. You know, if we need to take 50 pallets or a trailer full of pallets, like, you know, syrup or whatever, across to somewhere to sell, well, that's what that's for. You know, when we need to sell the grapes in pallets, that's what that trailer's for. Because that, you'd be there, for, you know, forever and a day with 12 on. I think it would run it through the floor. So it's just handy for picking up eggs and stuff, rather than getting the big curtain cider out. So that's that, really. We're up to date with everything now. I think I've kept you informed with everything. The warehouse is stocked up. Moved a lot of things across to the warehouse, because I did say that I had amended a lot of the things to hold like 1 million litres in most of the productions. And it was just when I was doing a few things off camera, and I thought, that's a stupid thing to do, really, because I've got this massive warehouse here that holds 1 million of everything. I'm not using it then. If all the productions hold the products of 1 million, what's the point in that? So I did go and amend all the productions and put them down to a maximum of 100,000 for storage. The only thing I've left is the donuts, because, well, they sell like once a year. The other products, they fluctuate a bit and they seem to go up and down. It always seems to be around about December, Jan for donuts. So yeah, there's no spike for them in May like there are for other things. So most things have gone in here. You'll see there's a hell of a list there. Everything's in here, holds 1 million of each. So we've got a lot of things storing up in there. This little greenhouse here, what's doing olives and grapes. Grapes are sitting at 642. Now I have been moving some across to the productions, you know, that need grapes for grape juice and raisins and stuff. So that's why they're a little bit lower. The olives are sitting at 63,000. You might remember last time they were like 1.3, was it? It was over 1 million. Well, I've moved a lot of them into the silo just sort of to keep the production going. You know, that's still at 5 million because pumping out like it's gone out of fashion. And it just meant kept emptying and emptying and emptying. So it just saves me having to pretty much empty it every single time we're on the game. So storing them in there because we have got olive oil that's churning away. So we could, use it for that. We could just sell them when the olives are good on their own. So what we're going to do, I'm going to grab these swathers, get them set up, and we're going to have a look and see what these are like. Put in some grass. So we're down here at the new field then. This, just in case you couldn't work out from the map, it's a big field. There's going to be quite a few. I would have thought, what, 200,000-300,000 litres? I don't really know, if I'm honest. There's going to be a lot here. So we're going to definitely set this one on a worker because, these things go about 18, 19 miles an hour. And unfortunately, that is the maximum speed they go. There's no using the kind of real speed mod where you can unlock them like certain things and go a bit quicker. That's it. They're flat out. So we're going to set it on a worker because they will, take a while. Especially the size of this thing. So one set up on the other field. This one's set up here. So we'll jump in. We'll get this thing going. And because I want to keep the line straight, as you can imagine, it's got casters on the back. So they're a bit interesting. So we'll set the worker off. And look at that. Now the good thing with these swathers is it will get to the edge. And like a lot of lawnmowers, if you've seen the big, is it the big chrome? Is it big chrome M? The big, this one I'll show you in here. This thing, the big M 450. This thing's good, but the only thing with this thing is you find that when you put it on a worker, when you get to the front, there's sometimes a bit of grass left. Plus, it's nearly 400,000. I don't know, us sitting here with 1.5 in the bank, it's not really an issue, but still, these things are good. Although you can see it does shift a little bit, so the worker is fighting it a little bit because the caster wheels at the back seem to keep moving around. But the good thing, if you look right to the very end, and there's nothing better than just going right to the very tip on there, is there? So they don't miss anything. As you can see, look at this. Perfect. And obviously, yes, it's swathing it. It would be great if you're doing bales. But obviously, we've got the big trailer with the wings on, so we're not too... doesn't really matter too much for that. The grass is going into the fermenter. We're going to get some silage from it. We're going to get some hay from it. And obviously, that's going to go and top up in the cow feed. And this is why I bought this field, is so we can keep the cow feed topping up. Because obviously, the more they reproduce, we're going to get closer to the 1,000. I know we're still a long way off them. But it means the food's going to go more and more and more. They're going to get through it quicker. They're going to hold more. So, yeah, we need that. So it's just constantly sort of ready. I think I've got it paused at the minute because we're sitting at, I think, 600,000 litres of TMR. I think that will do for now. I think each of them hold 100,000 food. So, yeah, we're okay on that at the minute. Let's jump across then. Speaking of TMR, yeah, that's the production's all here ready to go. I think we're looking all right. All the stuff in here, these aren't looking too bad. But as you can see, it holds 1 million. And it's got 745,000 of hay in, so that's looking pretty good. Silage is looking a bit worse. But then that's because it holds 1.8 for silage. And it's at 594. So it looks bad, but there's still a lot in there. Still over 500,000. And on the straw as well, there's 551,000. Holds 1 million, so yeah. And we're sitting at 552,000. Now, it does hold 4 million litres of TMR, so we're okay. And these are looking pretty good. 100,000 these hold. And it's got 81,000 in. So, yeah, we're doing all right. Let's just keep going. Let's go to this dude here. These are our 2 fields across. On here, you can see the ones just at the top there. That worker's doing a good job there. Just missed a teeny little bit there, but doesn't really matter, does it, that? These ones here, what we're starting on, number 30. So let's kick it in. Let's set him going. And he's off, and he's going to do this one here for us. So obviously, these are easy enough to drive yourself. They're like any kind of lawnmower, but it's easy just to put these on a worker because they go right to the end. They do a pretty good job. I've not tested these fields. That other one seems to be going okay. I mean, I'm assuming these are going to get to the end okay. Yeah, it seems to be right. I just wondered because it's on a slight angle, isn't it? Although the car seemed to stop for some reason. He stopped on a dual carriageway there. Because our worker's in a lawnmower. I didn't think his driving's that bad for the lawnmower. I don't know why he stopped there. So we're going to let them carry on for a little bit. And we'll come back and pick some swaths up with the big trailer there with the wings in. But first, we need to do this. Because I did notice, when bypassing the productions, we've got tomato sauce and mixed salads that need to go to the sell point just here. Now, we have done this before, but these are the last ones. Everything else has gone into storage. These are the only things at the minute in May that need to sell. Now, I think there was grapes as well, if I'm right. But I'm not sure. We'll have to check that one. But I know these need doing first. So let's go pick some of these up. I think there's a trailer full. Tommy sauce and mixed salad. Which are the Tommy sauce and mixed salad ones? I think it's... Are these ones around here, I think? I think it's one of these around here. And I can't remember which one, if I'm honest. Let's have a quick look. Was it this one? Yep. Nearly maxed out on Tommy sauce. Oh, and we've got grapes in here as well. Oh, no. Oh no, hold on a minute. I was looking at the wrong ones then. They're the stock what's actually in here being processed. So it must be the other one. Oh yes, it's the next one up. It's maxed out on Tommy sauce and mixed salads. Yes, I was looking at the input, not the output. So let's go put the trailer here. We'll auto load on. We'll open the curtain up. And we'll see if we're in a good place to pick them up there. Or is it? Maybe not. I don't know actually. So let's go and have a look and see. These are 2,000 litre pallets each. So that means 50 pallets. That's a full trailer for the full lot. That's pretty good. So no back and forth. I think I changed that in a previous episode. There were 1,000 litres. And I changed them to 2. So it's literally, that's it now. That'll be empty. Yep, that's empty. Means the production can carry on again. We've got a full trailer. So I'll see you over at the sell point. So the sauce is ready to sell. Now, I kept saying it is tomato sauce, but as in like the tin tomatoes, not as in Tommy sauce, which I might have said before, like tomato ketchup. That is on here. You can do tomato ketchup, but that's a different factory. This is like tin tomatoes, that kind of tomato sauce. $266,000. Nearly a 20,000 environmental score. That is a good time to sell them. Wow, okay, so let's go back, get some mixed salad. Now time for a trailer of mixed salad. Look at that go. Is this going to be as good as the tomatoes? $355,245 with 26. Who'd have thought mixed salad was better? Wow, that shocked me. So salad. They do say salad's better for you. Normally it ends on the footpath outside of a kebab shop. Normally, but this in this case, we bow down to the salad. That is unreal. I thought the tomato sauce would have been better, but mixed salads wins it. Hands down. Okay. Let's part that up then. You know what this means we're going to do then? We can actually do this now, can't we? Finally. We can pay the loan off. I'm not going to make you sit here again as I keep pressing 5,000 repayment. Take a look at the figure. 1,500. No, 1,500 I wish. 1.5 million loan. Gone. In the blink of an eye. There you go then, we are debt free and just under 700,000 left now with no loan. Oh, this is a good feeling. Now, them salads had been building for quite a while. So at least what, 2 months worth? Did we actually do any in the last episode? Do you know what? I really can't remember. Bit of time's passed since then. I don't think we did. Or if we did, I don't know. You know what? I can't remember. But yeah, at least 2 months worth then is what's stocked up there. So that's it. The salad is good. Right, let's go get the tractor then. We need to get the trailer with the wings. How are the donuts doing, by the way? Ooh, over 100,000 litres of them. Right, so everything now it's all pure profit now. We're episode 28, I think this one is. And yeah, it's all profit now. We are heading towards that 2.5 mil. I'm starting to feel a bit confident now. I think this is going to be quite doable. We're nearly at 1 million in profit now. And I've still got quite a few episodes to go, and I'm allowed to sell all the fields and like productions and everything. So yeah, let's just cut through here. Oh, they reset the table after I knocked it over. Well, I didn't such knock it over. I just carefully moved it out of the way, but not very carefully with how all these controls are. Right, let's drop this down. Let's go get some of this up. So while that worker's just finishing off that field, then I thought we'd just come and top the cows up with some food. They're not doing too bad at the minute. They're not short, but it just top them up. We've got some milk as well. There's plenty of milk in there. So the more cows we get, the more the milk's going to go up, which is good. Because I think the bakery's getting a bit short of milk, and obviously the donuts, they're forever churning away. Now I think at the minute, actually, I think we're going to have a quick look on here. The donuts, unfortunately, have come to a stop. Which, I'm sure I've just seen something go red there. What was going red? Oh, maybe the manure, actually. But yeah, the donuts have come to a stop because we are missing flour. That's a bit gutting, actually, now, because time's passing. And we can't do any flour yet. And we're waiting for the wheat to go into the bakery. I think we go up here as well. Oh, oatmeal as well. Didn't realise the oatmeal was maxed out as well. Oh, no. Okay, so that's something else we've got to do. Cakes, yeah, obviously we're waiting for the wheat to go in there. Milk's looking a bit low in here, but then, again, don't let it fool you too much because it holds 100,000 litres of inputs in all this factory. So the milk has still got 15,000 litres in it, but it's showing red. Same with the eggs, 15,000 of eggs. Butter and strawberries are all okay. But we really want to get the wheat in there so we can get that going. These are all gone into the bread and cakes have gone into the factory. The noodles are still there because the factory doesn't take them. What milk have we actually got in here? Oh, we've got about 8,000 litres in each then, so yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. So I don't think we're 1,000,000 miles away from having the wheat done, actually. Let's go and have a look on our calendar and see. When can we do wheat? So wheat we can do in July. And then we can put some back in. So we can harvest them 2 fields in July. That should get the ball rolling then on the production of the flour. And then a month or so after, we'll be able to go back and actually use all these fields to put more wheat in. I think that's what I'm going to do. I know there's a lot of fields and it's going to be a lot of wheat. But it's always nice to have stored up, isn't it? Wheat's always going to be nice to have stored up in the silo. I'd rather have it stored up than get to the point where we are now and it's like, oh no, we've ran out, production's come to a stop. I'd rather it just basically be able to sort of... Oh, this dude's doing well. I'd rather have more in the silo so then we can, like, you know, keep things going, really. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to have a lot of oats to keep things going there for, like, the oat drinks and stuff. And also they're going to have the same with the wheat again. So, we, you know, again, we also straw. We need the straw as well. So this guy's not doing too bad here. We'll come back to him in a second. Oh, this guy's nearly finished. Ooh-wee. Look at that. That looks pretty cool, that does. He's done a cracking job. A worker's done a cracking job for a change. Now, I do own all this bit around the edge as well, and that bit across there, strangely, is all part of this field. Which, yeah, I'm not sure why. If we go down here, oh, that's the worker one. If we go on here and have a look, yeah, you see, I own all this bit around it, don't own the house around there, which is a bit of a shame. Own all this around here, and then this across here, which, yeah, is that there, which very random. Not really sure what I could do with it, if I'm honest. We could, if I really desperately wanted to put some open gardens on there. I'm not going to, though. I think we've got enough open gardens. Don't need any more. So hopefully the work is going to finish that little bit off. We'll jump back across into the tractor. We'll carry on with this one here. And then we're going to have to go and tackle the other field as well, aren't we? So I'm going to finish this off, and then I'll see you when this field is all done. Oh, yeah, that work is done. Let's just stop a second, have a quick look and see, has he actually finished it properly? He has as well. Look at that. So if you like doing a lot of, you know, grass cutting, a lot of mowing, maybe have a look at getting these new swathers, because they seem to work an absolute dream with workers. They get every little bit up, all on their own. We don't have to look into this one at all. He's just cracked on, got it done. So yeah, my advice, definitely get one of these. Not bad, just over 100 grand for that and the header. Works an absolute dream. So that's it then, both swathers are done. Parked up, washed, looking good. The only slight disadvantage, these things, they are great, they work well with workers, but the only slight disadvantage I can see is there's no header trailer. So you have to carry it around on itself. And going down the roads is tricky. Like, there's no tow bar to hook it on to be able to tow your own trailer, your own header on a trailer. And no header trailer exists, unfortunately. Unless there's one you can find for a combine that might fit, but I would have thought it would come up when you press the, you know, find the combinations for it when you select this. But nothing comes up, just the two headers, this and another header. So yeah, that's the only downside with it, is you've got to try and get it down the road, and sometimes on certain maps, this one's not too bad, but some maps could be quite tricky, so just bear that in mind. So let's have a look then, what do we get up off the first field? 347,000. That's not bad for that field. Quite impressed there. Well, them two little fields. Little-ish. This other one should be a bit of a monster compared to that, so that's all that in there. Let's just have a quick look and make sure, is that production actually running? So we can actually get that processing. Where are we going to go for this then? So many different productions on here now. No, it's not that one. There we go. Yep. So that's going to be processing through now. Give us some more silage and some more hay. We've got 19,000 litres of straw in here. So yeah, it only uses 50. 1,000 of them, 50 of them, 2,000 on hay, and same for silage. 1,000 grass, 2,000 silage. So we'll let that go through. I'm going to head over to this other field and get all this up. Place your bets. See if you can have a guess and work out what's going to be the figure we're going to pick up on this field. So if you said close then to 400,000 litres, you wouldn't have been far off. Fine, a little bit just there. Now we've got 378,000 litres. Now I think this field's a good purchase. I think to be able to get 378, it's going to be around about that. Obviously, you know, we'll keep on top of the fertilizing, you know, with the pHs and the nitrogen. As long as we keep on top of them, we shouldn't get a bad yield. Just have a quick look and see then what's it looking like on scores then for. See, it is a good field. What's it say for the yield? So just this top bit up here, it's not great, but it's like it's still 75%. This is working closer to the 90, and this is like getting them for the 120s. So all in all, it's not a bad field. So I think, you know, if we can keep this going, because it's only winter and it'll slow down, we'll be able to harvest this quite a few times. So I'm quite happy then for this to just go in. So I think we might just put up with that field and have that one, then use the other fields. The thing is, we've got so many fields now that if ever we do need another field, you know, for more grass, because we're really running low or whatever, then we can do that. It's not a problem at all. It's also like I was thinking with the manure factory. We've got the manure factory just over there at the top of the screen. And that, we could use the manure from there, because it's just a straw what's that making the manure. So we're using that for the solid fertilizer. But the solid fertilizer, we have got, I think we have got a fair amount of solid fertilizer and manure. Actually, I put them in the silo. just as to keep in there ready for, you know, a rainy day. Manure, then, we have got 962,000 litres. Wow, I didn't realise we got that much. I just kept dumping it in, and I'm not really looked at the figure. And solid fertilisers, well, nearly 500,000 of them. Let's just leave that there for a second. Let's just go and have a quick run across and see. Have we actually got any in these productions then, like, ready to go anymore in here? What's it say in here? Yeah, we've got 211,000 litres of manure in there. Any seeds? No, they're empty. We're waiting for wheat on them. This, yeah, it's still processing, and we've got 91,000 litres in there. So we have got plenty of poop. We really have. So we could get a manure spreader, and we could use that. But then, I don't know, does it really matter? Because we have got solid fertilizer. That's also, that goes for the nitrogen. Also, the manure will go for the nitrogen as well. So we could use that, but we have got a major stock on both. So is it really going to be worth purchasing a manure spreader? I don't know if I'll purchase one. I mean, we could do. I mean, money's not too bad of an issue at the minute. I never thought I'd be saying that, if I'm honest. But wait, maybe we could just sort of rent one, just to give it a bit of a spin, something different. Because we've not actually done any manure spreading or slurry spreading, but unfortunately we haven't actually got any slurry to spread, and we're not going to have any slurry to spread, because the cow pastures don't do it. So maybe we could lease one, and just give it a go. Could be quite good to see. Also, I want to know, can we direct drill on grass? That's the thing. I'm not sure if we can or not. Like, I know you can on some things, but can we actually direct... Did I hit that? Oh no. I want to nearly send that through the wall then. Yeah, can we direct drill on grass? We'll have to find out about that. Oh, going well here. Look at this. Yeah, all looking good. So I'm really tempted then. The bank balance is so close to that other wheat field. This one here. It's 772,000, and you do get a lot of this down here. Yeah, let me just actually double check. Was that the wheat? Yeah, that's the wheat field. We don't want that because that's potatoes. That's going to be a hell of a lot. I'm just thinking we want more wheat. We own that one up there. That's very tiny. It's kind of pointless. We've got that one as well. That one, yeah, it's a fair size, but it's still quite small. That is the big boy. And we don't need to keep it. We can literally have it, harvest it, flip it if we want to. But it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. Most of it, nearly 50% of it is sandy loam. 21% is loam, and only 28% is loamy sand. So no silty clay. But it's not bad. But we really do need the wheat. So I am very tempted. We're not quite there on the price yet. What we're looking like in here now. Oh, nearly 700,000 litres in here, so that's gonna churn away. We have got a few things, and I was having a look while you know, trying to collect the grass up on that field. We've got oatmeal, we've got the soya drinks. They're all surprisingly, actually, they seem to be yeah, look, soya drinks. We've got 2 factories of soya drinks. They've been, I've kind of forgot about them. They've been churning away. So we've got them, which are pretty much maxing out. We can't go any more on them. They're not at a bad price now. It's the same with the, was it the oatmeal? Oatmeal's actually stopped because, yeah, we're not going to be able to do much with that, are we? So the problem is because it's out of space, it's actually brought the factory to a stop. And I can't do nothing with them. I can't house them, so I'm going to have to sell them. I think it's only stopped the oatmeal, which luckily it's not stopped the cereals one. Yeah, they're still going, and the popcorn as well. So 50 pallets again, because I put them at 200, so we get a trailer full. I'm going to go sell one of them. And the highest price seems to be, again, this little sell point here at our yard. So I'm going to go grab some of them, sell them, see if we get enough to not leave us in debt. And then I'm going to buy that field. I really want to get that field. So I'll chat back with you when I've sold some of these. So the oatmeal pallets then are looking pretty good. I don't think they're going to be as much as the mixed salad. I'm not sure, actually. We'll soon find out. Do you know what, actually? They're not far off. I missed it. I wasn't quick enough. They went a lot quicker. 140 on the second. and about 70 odd in the first. You know what? Actually, that's not bad. It's not quite as good as the mixed salad, but that's a nice payday. So let me go back and get the soya drinks and empty them out as well, so the productions can keep going again, and then I'll see you after we sold both of them. So this is the last of the soya drinks, and I think out of all of our productions, I think it's these soya drinks. I'm not sure about the oat drinks, but the soya drinks anyway seem to be, for a trailer like this, the cheapest kind of production that we have got. Now, don't get me wrong, you wouldn't turn your nose up at the kind of price, but out of, like, when you look at the mixed salad and the tomato sauce, what went for like over 300k and $250,000 I think on the other, that's a lot. This seems quite low compared to that, but like I said, you wouldn't turn your nose up at this. These, a full trailer, are going for 79,604 and about 6k environmental. So yeah, around about 85k. Like I said, you wouldn't really turn your nose up at it, would you? If someone goes, hey, I'm going to give you 85k. Thank you very much. But compared to the mixed salad and the Tommy sauce, then that's over 300k and over $250,000. You know, you was like, yeah, you wouldn't say no. Yeah, it's cheaper, but again, there's no hassle in doing it. Like I said, that little garden there is doing the soya beans, and it's water, and we're getting 80k off that. Oh, I don't see a problem with that at all, so I'm not going to stop it anytime soon, so don't worry about that. But what I am going to do, because now we are debt free, I am definitely going to go in here. Now, we have got a lot of things in the warehouse as well, so I think we can afford to do this quite comfortably without any worry. So land, yes, it's mine, and we still got 332,000 in the bank. Oh, this is a good feeling. I didn't think we were going to get to this point, but we're doing all right, actually. Let's see if I can go and get the let's have a look on the soil types. Purchase soil information for that. Nearly 7.5 grand for that. Woo, a hell of a field though. Let's get it. Look at that. Not bad at all, that is. So that is going to be ready. When's that ready? Did we say when that was ready? That's going to be ready in July. So we're going to keep things ticking over, and we're going to see you back here in July. Thank you so much for watching then. If you do like this series, then please do show your support and drop us a like down below. Leave a comment and let us know what you think so far. And any tips and tricks, I would love to hear from you. And don't forget, while you're here, hit subscribe. Turn the little bell notification on to get notified every time I upload a video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.